Hey guys, it's Michael here from FlySight. In the last video, I talked about how to configure altitude mode on your FlySight, but there are a couple of aspects of altitude mode which I didn't have time to discuss there. First, I mentioned that the FlySight doesn't really know where the ground is, so you have to define the ground elevation in your configuration. The danger with this is that you might move to a different drop zone and forget to change your configured ground elevation. To help prevent this, when you're using altitude mode, your FlySight will announce your height above the ground the first time it gets a good position fix. For example, shortly after you turn your FlySight on, you should hear a beep for the first fix, and then a voice saying 2 meters. If you're standing on the ground, so for example, if you're doing your 60-second warm-up before the jump, then the number you hear should be pretty close to 0. Say plus or minus 10 meters. If the number is far from 0, then you might have configured your ground elevation incorrectly, and you should consider the altitude readings unreliable until you fix that problem. Second, in a previous video, I mentioned that GPS altitude is more accurate but less reliable than barometric altitude. And for this reason, you should never rely on GPS altitude for something really important like break-off or pull altitude, where failure could result in injury or death. To help users from unintentionally coming to rely on GPS altitude indications in these circumstances, the FlySight will not indicate altitudes below 1,500 meters above the ground when you're using altitude mode. That's it. In the next couple of videos, I think we'll talk about interpreting data in FlySight Viewer. As always, if there are other topics you'd like to see discussed, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.